The fight world is always wild, but right now it's Rampage Jackson at the eye of the storm. Tension is boiling between him and MMA Guru, with fans split down the middle about whether Rampage's son, Raja Jackson, will face justice, or whether his famous last name will shield him from consequences. It all started with Raja's violent attack on indie wrestler Siko Stew, which left Stew hospitalized with serious injuries. Outrage has poured in from fighters, fans, and even casual viewers, and while some demand harsh punishment, others fear Raja could get special treatment just like Jon Jones did when his hit-and-run case collapsed in court. One chilling online. Comment even called for street justice if the system doesn't act, a line that pushed Rampage over the edge. He posted the comment publicly on Instagram, blasting it while defending his son. Rampage argued again that Stew started everything, reminding everyone that Raja had been concussed and struck with a beer can before the fight spiraled out of control. But this has gone way past Raja now. Rampage says his other kids are receiving racist messages and threats, and he's had enough. On a live stream, Rampage doubled down, saying the backstage environment was full of drinking and chaos, that his son made mistakes but wasn't the only one at fault. Then he turned his fury toward critics like MMA Guru. At first, Rampage accused him of racism, but now he's calling it defamation. Guru has been digging into Rampage's 2008 arrest after a police chase, even linking it to a miscarriage claim Rampage insists is completely false. Rampage fired back, saying Guru twisted facts for views, while the truth is he completed community service and moved on years ago. To Rampage, it's nothing but character assassination from a guy hiding behind a beanie and a keyboard. Meanwhile, legal voices are weighing in. Former referee and LAPD officer Big John McCarthy explained how the LAPD builds airtight cases before anyone can walk free. According to him, Raja's name won't save him if prosecutors think they have enough. It's a reminder that in combat sports, star power doesn't always equal immunity. The Jon Jones comparison is fresh in fans' minds. Prosecutors just dropped all charges against him for the alleged hit and run after phone records cleared him completely. His lawyer called it proof of how dangerous false accusations can be. Now Jones is back in the USADA pool, aiming for a return next summer, maybe even at the UFC's rumored White House event. Some believe that if Jones can walk away clean, Raja might too. Others think the LAPD won't let history repeat itself. While that drama plays out, other stories are lighting up the fight scene. UFC featherweight contender Lerone Murphy says he's already spotted holes in Alexander Volkanovski's game as their December clash at UFC 323 draws closer. Volk, however, seems unfazed. He recently pranked a fan during a playful grappling session, faking a neck injury and leaving the poor guy in shock before laughing it off. Classic Volk, keeping things light in between fight camps. Colby Covington also stirred things up, this time clowning Dylan Dennis after his guillotine win at Misfits 22. Colby dismissed Dennis as a bum who could never cut it in the UFC, then turned around to share some strange banter with Tony Ferguson. In typical Colby style, he jumped from trash talk to compliments, praising Tony for finally getting a win, even if it was against an influencer. Then, in a separate exhibition, Colby dropped another influencer with brutal body shots, showing once again why there's UFC level and then there's Colby level. And in Paris, Dana White had a moment that fans won't stop talking about. When he greeted Nasruddin Imavov, he couldn't hide his reaction, calling the middleweight contender's physique a piece of metal. Dana's stunned comment instantly went viral, and it just might add extra hype to Imavov's next fight. Elsewhere, fighters are grinding harder than ever. Islam Dulatov is sharpening his boxing, Mauricio Ruffy is going beast mode for Benoit, Saint Denis and Charles Oliveira is drilling his wrestling for Rafael Fiziev. The grind never stops, even when the spotlight shifts. In one of the week's most uplifting updates, Ben Askren shared a video of himself jogging for the first time since surgery. Fans flooded him with praise, calling him a true warrior both inside and outside the cage. Seeing him back on his feet reminded everyone that comebacks don't just happen in the octagon. So fight fans, that's the latest from the chaos-filled, drama-packed MMA world. Rampage versus MMA Guru is heating up, Jon Jones is walking free, Dana White's jaw is still on the floor from Imavov, and fighters everywhere are training, pranking, and making headlines. What do you think? Does Raja Jackson's last name give? him an unfair advantage, or will the law treat him like anyone else? Was MMA Guru crossing the line with his comments, or just telling uncomfortable truths? And how about Dana White calling Imavov a piece of metal, and is he the next big breakout star? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe.